Howdy folks, welcome back to Binge Post Sound. Today we're looking at creating the sound for a logo for Discipleship 360. So for this one, I was talking to the client, decided for the texture and kind of the tone of it, we want a little more a grittier, more texture sound in it, because there's lots of different ways you can go with a logo. And so I kind of talked with them, asked questions just to try to help understand the goal and the direction they wanted to go with this. So for this first bit, we have the kind of riser into with like the D spinning in. So for these first bits here, I can't remember if these are the exact same sound. I think they are. But for this top bit, I had some reverb on it. So here's without the reverb. And then here's with. So just kind of helped carry everything across and over. So down here, we have the kind of spinny bits with the D spinning in. And I did pitch one of these down using little altar boy. So here's with it not pitched. And then with. So just kind of writing that lower frequency because I've got the higher frequency stuff up here. And then these are kind of being the lower frequencies down in the bottom. And then this clip here is kind of the main body of this opening riser here. So here's all of these together again. So then up next, we have the arrow that goes around the D. And I did pan this one around through the right and through the left. So with headphones, and even with like, if you have stereo speakers or something, you can kind of tell that just to give it some movement. Thought it'd be kind of neat to try out. And I really liked that. Now I did have another clip in here, and I felt that that was a little too much. So I took that out. It's just a little more subtle there. And then we have this section up here with the slide over as the rest of the word kind of gets spelled out here. This one has lots of different elements to it, starting with this one. Simple swoosh for the slide. More of like a slide sound that's here. And then I used some like ice block sliding to give it a little more texture and grit. Then some more slides. More of a tonal slide. And then, more like cinematic sound there to layer in with it. And then from here, there is the number counting at the end. And this was kind of the bit that gave me the most puzzling over as I was trying to figure out how to make this sound. Took some different tries, and there's some sounds here you can see that are still muted that I tried that I didn't like. But here is the number counting up. Again, reverb tail there to just kind of help blend everything together and give a tail to the whole sound so it doesn't end abruptly. Lots of adding machine. There's some camera shutters in here as well. And then I was adding some, these are pitched down, looks like. Yep, got a little altar boy on here. But I also added subsynth to give some more bass to these. And you can hear that if it's kind of that tonal sound. Pitch them down. A little bit more punch with those, and then adding sub bass. It's that extra low end there that was kind of missing. And then some data readout stuff as well. And then we also have this layer here. Again, adding subsynth on there to fatten it up a little bit. And then some drone. Just fading that in to kind of give that rise into the final number there. Again, more low end. And then adding machine, you know, the classic click sound, I feel like all comes from adding machines, at least from what I found. And then the last click and a drum kick here to add the last, you know, oomph with a long reverb tail. So yeah, there's lots of elements that went into this. I'll play the sound one more time. Yeah, so some lessons for this. I probably would have added some more compression on this. I did have some on my master fader, but I would have added some more just to try to help glue everything together, especially with the adding machine. I was having a hard time with it feeling as one piece. You could hear a lot of the individual stuff, and I wanted it to be more unified. So that's something I would try now, is playing around with some more compression stuff to kind of help glue everything together. And another big lesson is just, again, communicating with the client, coming up with questions and trying to dig in to understand what they really need, so you can help provide the best value. So stay tuned. If you're enjoying the journey, then feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. There, told you it wouldn't take that long.